The athletes are ready. The pentathlon season comes to its climax right here. Hello and welcome to Kaunas, Lithuania. Coming up is the men's semi-final B of the UIPM Modern Pentathlon World Championships, the final hurdle before the ultimate showdown as we continue to embrace modern pentathlon's thrilling new era. As we get ready to move outside for the laser run, it's worth considering the conditions. They're actually pretty good. The stage is set for a truly exhilarating finish. 9 men have already qualified for the finals. We have 18 lined up for the second semi-final. They begin with the fencing direct elimination round. First to 5 hits or the most touches in 1 minute for the athletes in the D. They'll then move on to the obstacle course, 8 obstacles, and the name of the game here is to get round as fast as you can. Fastest time gives you the most modern pentathlon points. Then we move into the pool. 200-meter freestyle race, 4 laps of the 50-meter pool. And adjoining this beautiful Zalgiris arena. From the pool, another race against the clock leads us into the laser run, the conclusion of the semi-final. A handicap start. Those with the most points, so the person with the most points gets off first, and then every point deficit you have is a second off the clock. The athletes will do 5 laps of the 600-meter track, punctuated by 4 visits to the range where they need to hit the target 5 times. And then they will conclude with this outer loop, beginning the final lap before they re-enter the arena. And it's the first 9 to cross the line that will go into the men's final. It's time to meet the contenders. We have big names, big nations competing. 18 in the lineup, but it's the middle pack that we're really focused on in the semi-finals. Positions 7 to 12 are where the race hots up as we move through the contest. Now these athletes are ranked from their fencing seeding round, which they did yesterday. So the athlete with the most victories seeded number 1 and down in 18th, the Guatemalan Andres Fernandez. For fencing, these athletes are able to fashion that kind of opportunity as Rashat is upsetting things here. And Shababom going for the throw the kitchen sink a bit approach here. Oh, how's he doing that?
So we call that a duck action. You literally just launch yourself to the ground to avoid your opponent's arm straight up against them. But Boom responding, switching up the pace, applying pressure.
He only needs the 1 more hit. He's got time to get it as well.
So again, Rashat will probably just go towards the back of the piste. But it's Boom who'll be launching himself to Rashat. And it's a point for Rashat. Shaban tried to go again onto target and almost paused his hand, hoping it would land onto Rashat's arm. But it's Rashat who had that second action that he could pick out of his pocket. Shaban was the back of the piece, but it's Rashat responding. Change of pace here. Is the 9 seconds left.
Shaban still with the advantage because he's the higher seeded fencer. Rashat has to go for this, and he does! What a hit to foot that was.
And it's such an important aspect, the distance in fencing. Making use of the piste. Whether it is pushing your opponent to the left-hand side or to the right. But it's Rashat comfortable in this lead. Can Riga get a single light? He goes for that octave lunge again, but it's not enough. Victory for Rashat.
So only one of the first of the 5 disciplines to be complete. Rochat jumping up 6 places to the top of the rankings. Riga jumping up 3. Unsurprisingly, the 2 Egyptians have dropped a couple of places. Minskas ready and primed to go. And they both missed the first tilted ladder, but the Italian has absolutely stormed away, missing the first 2 of the ascension bars. He is quick. Oh my goodness me, can he nail these? The swinging globes, missing the last 2, then up the wall. What time's this gonna be? 26.714. What a amazing run from Matteo Bavenzi. The Lithuanian not slow in the slightest.
And they're off. Salamo closest to us, Floro furthest to us. Salamo goes for the second tilted ladder. Brilliant stuff from Salamo. No time to waste for the Spaniard. Goes to the 3rd ascending bars. Keeps up that momentum. Speedy stuff from Salamo. Will he go to the 2nd swinging globes? Watch that reach he generates from the twisting of his body. This is sure to be a fast time. 25 seconds for Salamo. And Floro finishing up. He'll just be around 31 seconds, but what an incredible run from Salamo. It was those tilted ladders that really was just elite.
31.693 from Floro is not a bad time. Rochat, top of the order, stays at the top. Riga drops down to 2nd place, overtaking Rochat. Hume with a great run in the obstacles, moves up into 3rd. Lukesh, top 4 move for him. This is the part of the pack that we're really interested in. There's been some big change up. Look at Roberto Micheli moving up 6 places along with his Italian teammate up in 7th.
Beautiful technique from Lukesh. You can see the elbows that he lifts above the water. Really gliding smoothly across the water. Great feel for the water. It's Lukesh turning around 203, 204, 204 for Rochat and Lukesh.
Well, in the end, Hume came back a little bit to finish in 3rd ahead of Shaban. Shaban almost bang on his personal best this season. In fact, 0.56 seconds ahead of his personal best. Salamo coming home in 6th place. But he had great obstacles. Has he done enough over the obstacles to ensure that swim is not too damaging? Notice Rochat doing enough to stay top of the order. He's got a 9-point lead at the moment over Matteo Bavenzi, who's climbed 5 places in the swim. Good move from Matej Lukesh, up 1 place in that final. Hume moves down as a result, because Riga of Germany moves down 3 places. It's now in this middle pack. We really got to look at the times and the totals. The lineup, though, this is the part that we're going to be looking at. Out we go then for the laser run. Mathis Rochat is out. Just a few seconds behind the Frenchman on the bubble, chased out by Roman Popov of Ukraine, and quickly Pau Salamo of Spain joins them. 8th, 9th and 11th out into the outside part of the arena. Alexander Dellenbach has gone out as well, along with Jonas Kalaminskas in there as well.
Oh yeah, Rochat making his first shooting series. 2 green lights for Rochat. And Rochat is off and away for his 2nd running lap. Well, it's Popov and Salamo that we need to keep an eye on. 5 green lights for Salamo and Popov. 8 and 9, Salamo and Popov. Fleureau is now further up in the pack, but it's Kalaminskas out and away.
And neatly around the tight bend, take a couple of really short steps as Serrano making it out of the range along with Fernandez, but they've dropped away, and I think we can say that they are going to struggle to get in there. Csaba Bohm, though, climbs 3 places, and Kalaminskas going up 1. I wonder if Salomo's starting to tire already. Has he burnt himself out with 3 more laps to come?
Well, 3 green lights for Popov. And a 5 green light shoot. 7-second shoot for Popov is what he needs. And it's Fleureau off and away. He's making a comeback on this laser run. And his teammate Rorschach in the shooting range. He's struggling with his first shoot. He's got that 1 green light, but it's Lukas now joins him in the range. Fleureau, the Frenchman, catching up to Rieger. Rieger in danger now, sitting on 8th position.
Big trouble. Rorschach still in the range, though. 23 seconds he's on, and Lukas could overtake him. Lukas has overtaken the lead at the front. Rorschach just getting out with a 26.51 shoot. Rieger still on 2.
Saloma and Kalaminskas. Kalaminskas on his 5. Green light for Kalaminskas. This is what Kalaminskas needs, an 8-second shoot to pick himself up for the top 9.
Stunning stuff. Kalaminskas is up into 8th place. Marek Grich holds on to 9th, and Fleureau has dropped behind him in the range. So Kalaminskas sitting in 8th. He's looking a little tired, the big Lithuanian. But Hugo Fleureau overtakes Grich into 9th place, and he's put the afterburners down, and Kalaminskas is getting dropped by everybody. The leader into the range, Lukas, followed by Rorschach, and we are focused on Fleureau in 8th, Salomo in 9th, and Grich in 10th. 100 meters to run inside before one more visit to the range for these athletes. Top 9 places.
Fleureau is sitting on that 8th position, but let's look at Kalaminskas shooting. Salomo is off and away, comfortable in 9th.
This is it. Salomo in 9th has opened up a bit of a lead. Has Grich given up as Lukas crosses the line backwards from James Hume, and then the gaggle coming over the line. Shaban making it through, and Salomo does indeed cross the line in 9th place with a huge hug from Fleureau. Marek Grich wasn't too far behind that. Rieger was the man that was dropped. Grich coming through. 11.05 off the leaders. Oh, what a thrilling end to the race. Kalaminskas crossing the line in 13th in the end, burnt up on the 3rd of the 5 laps, and then just got swallowed up. Wow, what a finish. And here's how things were confirmed. Michele making it up by 4 places on the laser run, along with Roman Popov, who put down a huge run. Bavenzi, well, it was the swim that got him into this, that is for sure. Finishing in 5th place, enough to book his spot in the final. Completing the top 9, the 2 French athletes. Rorschach starting out 1st place, dropped 6, but he wouldn't have been too concerned about that. Hugo Fleureau's visits to the range got him safely through to the final, and the grit and determination of Pau Salomo of Spain got him through in 9th. The final spot booked in the Men's World Championship final at the 2025 Pentathlon World Championships here in Kaunas, Lithuania.